Hey everyone, today we're going to start the process of raking, shoveling, and stomping down these jumps and berms to turn them into something that's actually usable for this track. So stick around, hopefully you enjoy the video. It's coming along, pulling all the grass out now, just a rake and a shovel, and then I got to kind of form this. I need a smooth transition up to the fence, that's all I need here. Don't exactly need it piled high, just smooth, right? So you're not like having such an aggressive transition. But once I get done with this, it is on to that. And then once I'm done with that, it is on to the berm out there, because these two pieces here, I still need to put another like a jump right here, because that one's going to be a landing. So yeah, it's coming along. Just lots of work, and it's almost the end of the day. Let's see, what time is it? 5:01, been out here since 12. So, yep, another 5 hours of work. All right, got another load dumped here. So now y'all see the scale of this little jump here. I've been calling it a double. I don't know if it really is. But yeah, that's easily 12, 13 foot across, like from this one to that one. Like, I'm 5 foot something and I could lay down in there easily. So it's, you know, from face of the jump to face of the landing, it's easily 15 feet maybe. I don't know, 8, 10, 12, something like that. But show y'all some progress on the berm over here, slowly getting the grass raked out of it and getting it flattened up against the fence. This is nothing special, and I think I already mentioned this, but all this is to get you up on the fence and lessen that aggressive transition that there used to be there. So I'm probably just going to leave it how it is now and just leave it a dirt pile, and eventually, you know, the rain and stuff will pack it down and let you get up on the fence, or if you want to, just hit it like a normal berm. So I got to rake this pile, get all the grass and stuff out, and then I got to do all of that. We are about to start on the tabletop. So he's gonna come in here, pull forwards, and probably drop a load of dirt right there. So when you come out of the corner, you hammer on it and you clear the tabletop. So I think that'll be pretty cool as well. It's not really a tabletop, I guess, because in reality a tabletop would be from here to there, not from here and then land. So whatever. Still be pretty cool though. That was a loud bird. All right, so got this built, this jump built. Had to rake all the grass out. This trash will be cleaned up eventually, but so this jump is packed in and ready to use. I didn't pack it layer by layer like some people will tell you to do. You know, put a layer, pack it, put another layer, pack it. I just dumped it all here, raked out the shape, and you can see all my footprints on it from packing it down. But I'm relying on both rain and the weight of the soil itself to just settle eventually, right? It's less work for me, and as long as it keeps this basic shape, I'm fine with it. Like I've been saying, this is not a professional track. It's not a high dollar track. It's just something to have a bit of fun with by myself or with a few friends. So I'm perfectly fine with how that has turned out. I think the next one I'm going to probably start on is my launch ramp here. And then we'll smooth out the landing jump and then work on the berm back there. Hey guys, I tell y'all what, walking out here on a new day with a fresh mind and just being able to see it all after not seeing it for a night, you know, it's like, it's so cool. You walk out here and just see it again for the first time, kind of. And I can't stop grinning, like, this is so cool. Look at that gap, man. I measured it yesterday from peak to peak, like using my feet. It's 12 foot. Oh, that is so awesome. It's pretty steep. It ought to launch you good enough to clear it. Way better than my last double was, or I'm calling it a double. I don't think it is. It's really, I don't think it is, but way better than the last little humps that I had, which were these little dudes down here. You can't even really see them. This is gonna be so cool. I can't stop giggling and smiling. I gotta get to work on this berm. I'll bring y'all back when it's done. I may even set this up in a tripod, do a time lapse of doing it. I don't know yet. Dude, that is so awesome. The camera makes it look a lot smaller than it really is, I assure you, but like, this is a massive pile of dirt. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, got the berm all raked out and shaped. Again, none of this is fully packed down yet, right? It still needs some packing and stuff done, but I can't really do that without a bit of dampness in the soil. So I'm gonna have to wait for it to rain a bit, but it's got its shape, and next time it rains, I'll come out here and pack it down and maybe rake some more down. I've left, as you can see, a little bit behind just to you know, to rake back up over it and redo the face if it gets washed away by the rain or whatever. So now I am going to get started on the face of this one. All right, got this one shaped. Now I just gotta pack it in a little more, but again, I don't have a water hose out here or even a place to hook one up nearby, so that's how it's gonna have to be for now till I get some rain or carry some 5-gallon buckets out here and just start soaking them down. But that is all until I get the tabletop loaded with dirt. Pretty nice little jump. I like it. Much better than the one I had, much bigger. This thing was just basic, pretty much humps when I first built it. The berm's about twice as high. All the jumps are about 3 times as high. And probably gonna use 10 times more dirt, if not more than that, because this was all done with a shovel and wheelbarrow the first time I built it, so. Yep, getting there. All right, launch ramp. I just got that laid down there for now. Hopefully it'll flatten out. And then here is the landing. Now that doesn't really look too tall until you realize that it's, you know, it's easily knee height on me. So it's kind of skinny, a lot skinnier than I would like, to be honest, but it'll work. You just got to get a good line up, good run at it. And if you drive this track a couple of times, that won't be a problem. Now on to those over there, and we will be finished with dirt shaping and packing. Now what these are meant to do is to slow you down. Alright, so there we go. There's our little hump. It's a bit rough, but it's good for what it is, and it'll work to slow you down. So just a small little hump, right? And we're gonna repeat that right there. Bring y'all back when that one's done. All right, so this hump's done, and that hump is done. So we look at it from the side here, you can see it's only about the height of a tire. I even took some clay when I was cleaning it all out of this, piled it in the tire and around the tire, kind of did the same here. And again, as it rains, it'll wash it down and look better. I've also done the whole track like that, more or less. My big old clay pit that it's full of clay I've dug out of everything else. So yeah, hopefully the rain will kind of pack this clay in and stuff. But this track is, at this point, it's pretty much done. Like, honestly, it is. I want this to be kind of a high-speed area down through here, right? And I need to rake this over here flat because there is a hole there that likes to collect water. But this track is more or less done at this point. The only thing that I could really add to it would be maybe banners over there. Another thing I would like to do is, I was thinking about it just now, and either right here in this straight section, or when you come over that hump, starting at the barrel going to that direction, make some whoops, or whatever they're called. Never understood how to pronounce it correctly, but they're basically what those are, but they would be a little smaller, and it's just to kind of add in a little more technicality to the course. But again, I'm pretty much done, and I don't have to add that in. Like, I don't need it, even if I kind of want it, you know. But this place is it turned out way better than I thought it would. I'll get a kind of a wider view of it, walk out here to the driveway for you. So there you go. It's just about done. Like I said, I would like to add a couple of things to it. I would like to put flag poles on some of the jumps, you know, but there's not enough airflow through here to get flags waving anyways. I was really considering building a fence down through here, and then I've got an area over here that could be cleared out for the entrance right back here. But I ran it past some people, and they're like, yeah, you don't want to do that because then you're not going to have any airflow and it's going to be extremely hot. So yeah, I decided against that. But yeah, maybe some banners, maybe some flag poles on the jumps, although they're not gonna wave or anything. Let's see, what else was there that I needed to do? Some minor cleanup, just to get all this old wood and stuff out of here and things like that. I may do a video on that, just a quick little, you know, cleanup video or something. I still gotta wait for it to rain, and I still have to pack the jumps in and things like that. I still got to get this log right here moved, because I don't want somebody coming off of this real fast and hitting it and breaking an A-arm or bending a chassis or something. And I tried to move it by hand. That thing, it's solid, it ain't moving. So I'm gonna have to get the tractor over here to move it. Only other thing I could really think of that I would like to add is maybe a little berm outline here, even though it's not going to be useful for anything, because it's a slow corner, you know. Maybe pile some clay right here in this spot and on that spot. If I had the money, I would run that 6-inch black piping around the whole track and just nail it down. But yeah, I'm trying to do this as cheaply as I possibly can. So we're just going to use the clay that I dug up. Now I got a big old pit full of it there. If I want to line the rest of the track, there's plenty there. Still some sitting here, right? But this place is, let's go stand on top of the tabletop here, or the landing or whatever. I'll show you. I mean, it's turned out a lot better than I ever thought it would. We're looking at it going backwards right now, but still, like, it's just so cool. This is way better than what it was before. I built it with a shovel, rakes, and a wheelbarrow the last time I built this track out here, and this is just like, I'm just grinning ear to ear looking at it, because like, y'all know what comes next, right? we're gonna take all the trucks for a rip around it and see how the track performs, see how the truck performs, or trucks, things like that. Yeah, that's what happens next. If I do a video cleaning up, it'll probably the running video for the trucks will probably come after that, but I'm not sure I'm going to do a video on that. It's not very interesting. It's just picking things up and throwing them in the garbage. But yeah, thank y'all for sticking around through this series on this track. I greatly appreciate it if y'all watched my video on this. This is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and it's kind of one of those, you know, one of those dreams that are on a list of dreams that'll never come true. And finally got it. Finally built it. It's awesome. Let's go for a little walk around the track, right? So right here is the starting line. You got a jump here, and trust me, you launch pretty good off of that thing. I was out here testing it with my trucks, so yeah. Big berm, right? The jump here and the landing there. My big old clay pit. Pretty good ways up. You got the berm here. Over here we got a bump to slow you down. And then right here we got another bump to slow you down. And turn this away. I'm going to put another piece of lumber going that way just to kind of force you through there, right? And then we go down here, up the berm, along the side of the fence, come back down, run this away, hit that jump, and then back to the finish line. Another thing that I wouldn't mind doing, to be honest with you, if I had, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got the ability to do it, I just don't know how, and it would require a lot of dirt. Another thing that would be really cool is to make this come up and then pile dirt about, I don't know, 1.5 feet high all the way back, and instead of this jump being here, it would be on top of that elevated section, so you jump off of the elevated section. But I just don't know how to build that, and no matter what I do, it's not gonna look good. It's gonna wind up like this one here, where the edges aren't nice and flat, and it's probably just a little off in terms of evenness and things like that. So yeah, I wouldn't mind doing one in that corner like that. But yeah, pretty cool track. Take it for a test run. Y'all see that in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.